Alright people, hello, my name's Rudolf. I'm a paintball player from Austria and I want to show you my new toy, which is a revolver. As you can see, I posted up a few pictures recently on social media and a lot of people get really excited about it and ask me questions if I can do reviews and how to edit the paint job and stuff, and well, that's it for what this video is for. So I will give my best to answer anything you may question about this thing. So, well, where should we start? It came to that box. It's nothing more than it. It costs around €100. I don't know how many dollars or pound this is. You will know it. I'm sure of that. Its main it's from Umarex. First of it, Umarex made in. And the main purpose of those is, it's home defense. HDR 50 stands for home defense revolver, and every feature on that thing screams home defense. So it's not made for paintball, but it shoots 50 caliber paintballs as well. So it's interesting for us. Well, for the revolver itself, it's pretty handy. The feeling you hold it is awesome. It's light. It's not as heavy as it looks. It's not nearly heavy as it looks. It's very light thing. So compact as well to carry around. It should fit in every holster you find. But that's pretty good. For the function, you have here a cylinder that is spring loaded. As you can see it, I pulled it back. And you can take this out. Take some 50 cal paintballs, as you can see here, these pieces. Put it in the side where you put those in the front side, because this part here is for the revolver hook there, to make sure that it's circular. Put it in, make sure you put it in there and press them down. Because, alright, this one is too small. Anyway, press it down. Because you have to seal this. There's no bolt in it, so if you push them down as far as you can seal off the gap here, and which makes it better, which works better when you're shooting it. So take care of that. You pull it back, as you see, and so it's loaded. I can't show you this because what I can't show you at the moment is because I did not find the Allen key. You screw this screw off, which is literally impossible with your hands. So you need the Allen key for it. Put a CO2 cartridge backwards in it, because in this screw button hybrid there's a nail in the middle of it which stacks in the CO2 and loads the gun. So when you do that, the revolver is on so-called standby mode, and if you want to shoot it, you just take a push in it, and this nipple thing will stand out and say, yeah, it's ready to shoot. Yeah, that's for the functionality. One thing I wanted to mention is that there are two versions from this. One with 11 tool and one with 7.5 tool. The 7.5 tool version is basically made for the German market, because you need a license for everything that has more energy than 7.5 tool. So that's the maximum the Revolver gives us, and you can only buy that in Germany. I can't tell you which one is better for the use of paintball. You will see in a minute. I shot it. It shoots pretty well, but yeah, I showed just a video. This is my target. I will test it on 3, 5 and 10 meters and see if we get some grouping and stuff. So it's loaded. Bring it there. You give a hint. If you see the nipple, it shoots. And here we go. Whoa. Nice. 5 meters now. Okay. Now it's empty, so we have to reload it. Well then, 10 meters. Next one, let's do it underneath. Ah, fuck it. It's hard to aim with it. Ball break. We're empty again, and it sounds like, yeah, that the CO2 is out. Of course, the spread goes larger far away, but I think that if on 3 to 10 meters, you should be able to get the target. I mean, this grouping is from 3 meters, of course. You hit your target if you can aim a little bit. Those two are from those 3 are from the 5 meters version, and here we have anything above it. So, so let's try it out again on the mask here. Go up here and see what happens. Fuck. Yeah, we're empty. Well, but the mask holds it. There's no problem on it. No scratches, something like it. Shots in there a little bit, yes. But oh, it's safe. The Revolver, even the 11 jewel version, is safe. That's good. So, now that I've seen that, as you can see, it shoots pretty good. It's not a range thing, you know. And I've now shot it around 200 shots with it, so I got a little bit better with the aiming of it. But still, it's kind of hard to shoot because the iron sights are not very good. It's just, I don't know if you can see it. It's not because mine are red. It's just they are very small, and with a mask they are hard to get see through them. So maybe you use one of the raids up there and put a red dot on it. Yeah, for the paint job I did here. Usually the swing is black. You've seen a lot of photos of it, I guess. But that was too boring for me, and I'm a fan of Fallout and Mad Max stuff, so I painted that way because I can. So what I did was basically take some masking tape, wrap the whole Revolver until this part here in it, and just for that I wanted that rail to be in another color, and I just pushed some masking tape with my fingers in those grooves and curves all around it, as you can see it here and here. Which this part is a little bit tricky. You just push it in, or you cut it out with a knife if you're more handy than me to do it. Well, I cleaned it. I didn't even sanded it before. It's a pretty raw plastic they use for it. So I put on a primer, just one coat, let it dry, put on the red, one coat, let it dry, put another coat on it, and that's all for it. After that, I just take some silver acrylic paint, put a sponge in it, tap it on a paper towel and something so that there's very less color on it, and just tap it on the surface of it, so you have this scratched metallic look on it. Yeah, it looks pretty good. Worked out pretty well. I like it, this part especially, because it looks very scratched and distressed. It's very good. In addition, you can take a pencil and do the same thing, and just slightly strive over the edges of it to get the scratches you want for it. I also do it with black. In these curves, I've tapped on some black paint and then wipe it off with a paper towel, so the black is in those grooves here, as you can see, and look like dirt and smudges and stuff. You also can hide some some mistakes you had made on with the spray paint. So it's not as hard as it looks. For the grip, I just take some fabric, tear it apart, wrap it around it, and do the same with brown, red, and black to make it look dirty. You get a feeling about this if you do it a little bit. It's not very hard to make. Well, I hope you like the shooting. You have seen it. It's safe, so it does not, even if it has 11 jewel, it does not break a paintball mask. There are a few downsides. If you have seen, in my opinion, firstly you just only get out 2 cylinders, which are 12 shots with one CO2 cartridge, which is not much. I'm sure a lot of people of you will think, yeah, that's enough because you don't use it all the time. Yes, that's right, but in my opinion, a little more should be possible. And the other thing is, it's pretty hard on paint. There are a lot of ball breaks on it, and at the shooting I did afterwards, there was a lot of ball breaks too with it. So maybe it's because it is the 11 jewel version and it's too hard for the paint, I guess. But I hope there is some paint out there you can use for it. So after all, it's a lovely marker, of course. I mean, look at it; it's just awesome. But if you want to get one of these, I recommend the 7.5 jewel version, just because I think you will get out more shots of it, and it's not that hard on painting it. So, yeah. Take a look for that. I don't know which versions are around the world. I know the 7.5 jewel version is made for Germany, so, but we can also buy it here, which I may be doing in the near future. So keep an eye open for that. Yeah, that's it basically. If you have any questions I didn't answer, feel free to tell me. Write it down in the comment or send me a message or something. I hope I can help you. One thing I wanted to mention for the paint job. I have a Karmatech SA12 which has already a paint job, but I want to do a new one, like this. So if you are interested in it, I will really record the whole process and load it up as well. So let me know if you want that. And I hope when you get your Revolver, you'll be very happy with it. See you all in the field. Have a good day.